this is like a very quick question. Because I was like, I forgot that, like, I guess I've been in my own a little bit of like Christianity bubble, that she was telling me, I don't know how we got on this topic, but we were all talking about it, that she believes in predestination. So like that God has chosen, like when he made you, he has chosen you whether you go to heaven or hell. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that concept.
Yeah.
And like, not to hate on people that believe in that, but like in my mind, I'm like, that is not the God I serve. Like, I serve a God that like made us in his image and gave us the choice whether to be like, want to have a relationship with him. But like, he paid the price for us at the very beginning and wants to have a relationship with every single person. So I was like, dang, I don't think I've ever talked about this with Jackie. So like, do you have one where like, does that also, like, do you believe the same things I believe, or do you think that there's a possibility for predestination?
I was raised thinking the same way as you, where like God made this sacrifice for us to therefore have,
and for everyone.
Yeah, everyone, not just us. Yeah. For all people then to like make that choice, and either you're going to be a good person or a bad person, but you could then go where he has designed for
everyone
us to
has
go.
a possibility,
yes,
right?
Yeah. As long as you're a good person, you can totally go to heaven. So that is very different. And I also, like you, I kind of forget that like there are other opportunities out there, and I'm just like, interesting. And you said she's 18, and she is this then she a religion that's been passed down through her family, like she goes with her
so
parents?
she's Christian, and I'm pretty sure it's I think Presbyterian.
Okay.
It's believe that like primarily.
Yeah.
So they're normal, like they still believe like pretty much everything we do.
Yeah.
That's just like an area and I forgot about that. I remember like touching base on that when I was younger. And I forgot that like there's people that believe that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's something we chat about with people.
No.
Because how she described it is like we choose him because he already chose us.
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, but he chose everyone. Like he wants everyone. Like that's like, why would he form somebody in his own image to send them to hell?
Yes. Yeah. So I'd be
Like,
really
that doesn't-
curious. This almost makes me want to like do like a deep dive
Research
with
it.
like theology and stuff to kind of see then like where, like how is that decision made then? Like, or how does he predetermine who and who isn't? Like, so I feel like there's a lot with that. And it is interesting because it's not a common conversation that we typically have when you're chatting with, you know, new friends and stuff. So that's very interesting. And also just because she's younger too. So that's why I was kind of curious if it was something where like she was obviously brought up in this church. So therefore,
I'm sure.
that's
Yeah.
kind of,
She's always brought up in that church. And I'm sure it's something that she like, you know, believes.
Yeah.
Maybe she won't believe in that later. Maybe she will. I don't know.
Very
But I thought
interesting.
I was like, dang, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah.
Like it's been a long time since I've heard that.
Yeah. No, very
Probably
different
like
perspective.
early teens.
Yeah, I want to dive deeper into
Research
that.
it.
Yeah, because it's just so interesting. Kind of like, I just want to know how. Then, like, how is that choice
Or
made?
like why?
Oh yeah, why?
And like I said, that's not to like hate on people that believe that.
Oh, of course
like, that's fine if you believe that. I just like I think of like the God I serve would not make someone in his image to like perish, to go to hell.
yeah, like
to
we
suffer,
want to
like,
believe that. Then he wants everyone to have that opportunity. Where it's like, but
Yeah.
I want you guys all to go to a nice place. Like, I don't want you to be obviously chosen to then go to the underworld. Like, I want that for everyone. So I'm just like, oh,
exactly.
how
Yeah, like
interesting.
Celine, my hairdresser, she's like, see, I think of it very much like a mom and a child or dad and a child, right? You can think of father and son, where it's like we want them to do the best. We want to raise them up to like make the right choices, to be the best adult they can be, to have a relationship with us, right? But like as your kid gets to an adult, they could choose not
Of course.
to have that
Yeah.
relationship with you. Like they could literally choose to like leave you in the dust and be like, I don't really want to have anything to do with you. And she's like, I see God and us like that. Like God wants everyone to succeed, wants everyone to have a relationship with him and everyone to go to heaven. But at the end of the day, like if you're going to deny and not choose him, then like that's where, so I just personally don't believe in predestination.
But that's a good perspective, what she offered,
Yeah.
to compare it to like a father and a son, like just to kind of, he's always going to want the best for us. So regardless of what you choose as an adult, he's going to still want he already created this path for you and he wants you to follow it. And if you choose not to, that's your own choice. So,
and you think of
it's
people that
interesting.
are like, have murdered people in the past and like that, like turn to him and get saved. And like, I believe in that. Like, I don't I don't know if I would be like, God chose you and you're going to heaven, but then you murdered somebody. Like, meaning like he specifically chose you to go to heaven over Joe Schmo. I don't even know. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. And this person murdered somebody, but you chose them to go to heaven and like you destined him. And then this person over here that's like, hasn't murdered anybody. It might be a little bit better. Like you destined him to go to hell. To me, I'm just like, that doesn't.
I know.
Like,
it sounds like a faulty plan, like in my mind, just from our upbringing, where it's like, oh, like that doesn't seem right. Like how is he making that choice?
Yeah. So anyways, it didn't need to be a deep conversation. I was just like, wow, like I haven't heard that like topic in so long. And I like, you forget that people like, you know, that even within Christianity, we believe wildly different things.
For sure. Yep.